So this is the McCain Foods Singulation of Onion and Data Collection Senior Design Showcase. A little background on the company we're working with. McCain is a multinational company, and it's one of the largest producers of frozen French fries and frozen appetizers. At their Grand Island plant specifically, McCain produces a lot of onion rings. And in this project, we seek to better utilize the data they are getting from their machines and to look at opportunities for automation and a lot of other avenues.
So first, an introduction to the sponsors. We got Hunter Hickey to the left, and also Brian Gothel. I'm sorry if I butchered that. And yep, for also our faculty, staff, and coach, we got the project manager, Bill Browning, our tribe lead, Dr. Woolman, and our coach, Ryan Duell. And for the student team, we have Preston Smith, which is the squad lead. Na Pham is the development manager, and myself, Khaled Gonzalez Montoya, I'm just a developer. Ken Pham is a developer. Matthew Gary, a developer, and Douglas Clark, a developer. We're all in the Preston, Na, Ken, and Matthew are with the computer science program, and Douglas and I are mechanical engineers.
So the problem is that there's a limited use of the data being produced by the line equipment. This includes the percent straight and a lot of the sizing information. While it's being produced, it isn't being stored in a meaningful way or a very easy to access way to go back and check and to see overall trends and where improvement could be. There's also an unknown adherence to sizing standards. There isn't a real good bell curve over what each size of onions actually is as opposed to what you're being told it is. And the workers are doing a harsh and monotonous job of placing onions on a line, and that's work that could be automated relatively easily. So the opportunities, when analyzing this data, you can check onion producers and check the machinery that's working and maybe catch problems before they're noticeable. Automation can also reduce on the harsh work and probably save on some costs. And the data can ensure that onions aren't being wasted through having too high of a percent straight to be properly cut. So the product solution on the dashboard size there are two main important metrics. It's the size adherence and the percent straight. The size adherence is shown in the form of bell curves because this is the most applicable because not all onions are going to be the exact same size. So it's more so about seeing where the averages are being, or if you're getting a bunch of growers from a bunch of different places, there'll likely be different peaks, which would allow for better understanding of what's going on at the grower level. And the percent straight is just a clear-cut number that will tell you how efficiently the onions are being cut. And that's really important from a production standpoint.
And for the automation side of things, we got two main metrics, which is the orientation of the onion and the placement of the onion. So first, we got to make sure that we're hitting the moving conveyor belt, which is the placement, setting the onions on the moving conveyor belt. And the orientation would be placing the onion at the correct orientation to get the ends cut off. And that's really important as well because we are losing the yield of onion rings per onion if we are just 10 degrees off the percent straight.
So the value created, first and foremost, we laid the groundwork. This is a 2-year project. So next year, a lot of the stuff we've begun and created the IP for the beginning of will be able to be fully implemented both in the dashboard and on the automation front. This value will help to, from the dashboard's perspective, will help to just check the front side production as a good way to measure it to see if anything's getting off base. It allows for a lot of verification of size and placement that while the machinery is there and able to do it, it isn't really being checked in a meaningful capacity. This should lead the groundwork so there's a better understanding of the variations in production and what's changing on a day-to-day basis.
And also for the value created for the automation would be having the job replaced. That's a really harsh environment to be working at, and also it's really monotonous work. So the value added on that would be just also being able to run the line for a longer amount of period. And some of the highlights for the project for us were being able to visit a production facility, which is something we don't really get the opportunity to go to unless you have an internship. And also were really we really like having the opportunity of being able to work with a diverse team of people. We had people from computer science as well as mechanical engineering, which was really representative of what we will see in the industry of different teams coming together and and working on the same project.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.